The RMS Titanic, often hailed as the epitome of luxury and technological advancement in the early 20th century, has left an indelible mark on history. Its story begins in the backdrop of the burgeoning industrial age, a period characterized by rapid technological advancements and a profound sense of optimism. The Titanic was conceived as part of the White Star Line's ambitious project to dominate the transatlantic passenger market with the most opulent and state-of-the-art ships. The Titanic was one of three sister ships, including the RMS Olympic and the HMHS Britannic, designed to be the largest and most luxurious vessels of their time. Construction of the Titanic began in 1909 at Harland and Wolff Shipyard in Belfast, Ireland. The ship's design and construction were led by J. Bruce Ismay, chairman of the White Star Line, and Captain Smith, who would later command the ship. Designed by Thomas Andrews, Titanic was a marvel of engineering and a symbol of the era's confidence in human ingenuity. The Titanic was designed with numerous advanced features, including a double-bottom hull and watertight compartments, which were believed to make her virtually unsinkable. This feature was part of the broader belief in the time that modern engineering could overcome any challenge posed by nature. The ship's opulence was unparalleled, with luxurious cabins, elegant dining rooms, and amenities like a swimming pool and a gym. Its first-class accommodations were among the most luxurious ever designed, boasting a grand staircase, a dining room adorned with ornate woodwork, and exquisite furnishings. The Titanic's maiden voyage began on April 10, 1912, from Southampton, England, with stops in Cherbourg, France, and Queenstown, now Cove, Ireland, before heading to New York City. The ship was carrying a diverse group of passengers, from the wealthiest elite to immigrants seeking a new life in America. Among the notable passengers were John Jacob Astor IV, Benjamin Guggenheim, and Isidor Straus, all of whom were prominent figures of the time. On the night of April 14, 1912, disaster struck. The Titanic, sailing through the icy waters of the North Atlantic, collided with an iceberg at approximately 11:40 p.m. The impact caused the ship's hull to buckle and compromised the integrity of several of its watertight compartments. Despite the ship's sophisticated design, the iceberg's damage was extensive, and the Titanic's fate was sealed. The ship's crew immediately began evacuation procedures, but the scale of the emergency and the inadequacy of lifeboats created a chaotic and tragic situation. The Titanic was equipped with only 20 lifeboats, enough for about half of the passengers and crew. The lifeboats were not filled to capacity, and many people were left stranded. The social hierarchy of the time was starkly evident in the lifeboat loading process, with many first-class passengers being given priority over those in lower classes. By 2:20 a.m. on April 15, 1912, the Titanic had sunk beneath the waves, taking with it over 1,500 souls, while approximately 710 survivors were rescued by the RMS Carpathia, which had responded to the Titanic's distress signals. The scale of the loss and the tragedy of the event shocked the world. The Titanic disaster exposed the inadequacies of safety regulations and the overconfidence in technology that had characterized the early 20th century. In the aftermath of the sinking, there were numerous inquiries and investigations. The British Board of Trade, along with American authorities, conducted thorough investigations into the disaster. These inquiries revealed several critical failings, including the inadequacy of the lifeboat provisions, insufficient emergency preparedness, and lapses in the ship's safety protocols. The sinking of the Titanic had a profound impact on maritime safety regulations. It led to significant changes, including the establishment of the International Ice Patrol to monitor icebergs in the North Atlantic and the implementation of stricter lifeboat requirements. The tragedy also prompted revisions in maritime communication protocols and emergency procedures, all aimed at preventing similar disasters in the future. The Titanic's story did not end with its sinking. In the decades that followed, the tale of the ship and its ill-fated voyage became a subject of extensive research and cultural fascination. Numerous books, films, and documentaries have explored various aspects of the Titanic story, from the technical details of its construction and sinking to the personal stories of those who were on board. One of the most significant developments in the Titanic's legacy was the discovery of the wreck. In 1985, oceanographer Robert Ballard and his team located the Titanic's resting place approximately 12,500 feet below the surface of the North Atlantic. The discovery of the wreck provided new insights into the final moments of the ship and helped answer many lingering questions about the disaster. The underwater exploration of the Titanic has since been the subject of numerous expeditions, yielding valuable artifacts and furthering our understanding of the ship's final hours. The Titanic remains a powerful symbol of human ambition and the limits of technological progress. Its story continues to captivate the imagination, serving as a poignant reminder of the fragility of human endeavors in the face of nature's might. The tragedy has left an enduring legacy, not only in the realm of maritime safety but also in popular culture, where it serves as a lasting testament to a bygone era and a sobering lesson about the perils of overconfidence. The RMS Titanic's journey from a beacon of technological triumph to a symbol of tragic hubris has made it one of the most compelling stories in modern history. Its story encapsulates both the awe of human achievement and the humility required in the face of nature's immense power. The Titanic's tragic sinking not only had profound effects on maritime safety and regulations but also deeply influenced public consciousness and culture. The ship's story has been immortalized in numerous ways, reflecting the broad impact it has had on both historical understanding and cultural imagination. The Titanic's sinking prompted immediate and significant changes in international maritime law. The most notable was the establishment of the International Convention for the Safety of Life at Sea, SALAS, in 1914. This convention introduced stringent safety requirements for ships, including lifeboat provisions for all passengers and regular lifeboat drills. The convention also mandated improvements in wireless communication, which were intended to enhance ships' ability to send distress signals and receive timely assistance. The Titanic disaster's cultural legacy is substantial. The ship and its story have been the subject of countless books, films, and documentaries. James Cameron's 1997 film, Titanic, is perhaps the most famous adaptation, blending historical events with a fictional love story to capture the emotional and historical essence of the tragedy. The film was a massive commercial success and won numerous awards, including several Academy Awards. Its impact extended beyond entertainment, rekindling global interest in the Titanic and driving more people to explore its story.